In the competitive world of television, it is not easy for a show to last, even a single season, let alone run for years and years. But some TV shows are so popular that they have been running for so long that they just won't seem to end. Welcome to Tele Time, and today we are looking at the longest-running TV shows of all time. Number 10. The Simpsons. The famous yellow skin-colored characters have been gracing the silver screen now for 32 years. They have just gone on and on through the years, and they just don't seem to be stopping anytime soon. The characters seem to be stuck in their current age, and our beloved little family will likely always be that way. What began as a series of small sketches under the name The Tracy Ullman Show has now become a sensation that inspired future shows like Family Guy and South Park. It is well loved for its sarcastic humor and mature storyline. Number 9. Emmerdale. The only other British show besides Doctor Who that has run this long is Emmerdale. The show is still in production and has now been running for 48 years. They'd already reached about 9,000 episodes. It's still one of the most beloved daytime dramas in the UK. The show was originally called Emmerdale Farm, and the central story was based around the Sugden family, who were farmers living in the village of Emmerdale, Yorkshire. Since then, many main characters have been killed, replaced, but they still managed to retain the viewership and keep the audience loyal after all these years. Number 8. Sesame Street. This has gotta be one of the most famous children-focused shows that has now been running for a total of 51 years and is currently still in production. It's quite magical when almost 3 generations have been able to view the same beloved characters in the show, and who knows how many more will. The show features famous characters like Big Bird, Elmo, Bert, and Ernie. The show also has many famous guests who come on the show, and what people love so much about it is the fact that they are able to talk about world issues in a way that is understandable and relevant to children. Number 7. Sassy Sand. Not many people know that this kid-friendly Japanese anime has. It has been running 51 years and actually holds the Guinness Book of World Records for being the longest-running animated show in the world. That's very impressive. The show is based on the manga of the same name and is illustrated by Michiko Hayashikawa, who also happens to be one of the first female manga creators. Looks like this show is popular for a reason. Number 6. As the World Turns. After nearly 14,000 episodes, this iconic show is now no longer in production. It has had a successful run for 54 years. The show creator Irma Phillips started this show as a spin-off from the original Guiding Light. The show is known for being rather conservative, slow-paced, which many fans didn't mind. They never made huge changes, and it mostly focused on the family called the Hughes, who are all medical and legal professionals. The show was hesitant to tackle bigger controversial topics and didn't take on too many new actors, which is also why fans have remained loyal. Number 5. Days of Our Lives. When one of the most popular shows on the planet, Friends, makes references to this show, you know it is something good. The show has good old-fashioned drama, but it was actually the mention of Friends character Joey Tribbiani, who was an actor who played Dr. Drake Ramoray on the show, that gave it more fame and attention. The sitcom revolves around the misfortunes and victories of the Horton family. Number 4. General Hospital. Looks like medical professionals in hospitals are a popular concept among soap operas. This just happens to be the second longest drama on TV that is still in production. It has won several Emmys and has the highest number of wins. The show was initially about the doctors, nurses, and patients of General Hospital. The show slowly took on more narratives and expanded its scope, but everything would ultimately come back to General Hospital. Number 3. Coronation Street. The show is the longest-running show ever that is still in production and has already been on air for a whopping 60 years. It is also the longest-running scripted British TV series. The show follows the lives of the residents on Coronation Street, a working-class neighborhood in an imaginary town located somewhere in Manchester. The show is loved for its light humor and has tackled issues over the years like poverty and domestic abuse. Number 2. The Tonight Show. The most popular talk show of all time has now been running for 66 years. The show has seen some great guests and was first hosted by Steve Allen starting way back in 1954. Since then, the hosts have been Jack Paar, Johnny Carson, Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien, and now Jimmy Fallon. With 12,000 episodes, already we are excited to see the show headed towards its 70-year anniversary. Number 1. Guiding Light. And finally, the longest-running show in the world is Guiding Light. Though it is no longer in production, it has been on air for 72 years. It has a whopping 18,262 episodes in total and holds the Guinness World Record for the longest-running show. The show focused on 4 main families, the Bauer, Spalding, Louis, and Cooper, and how they navigated their life in the town of Springfield. The show was canceled in 2009, but has been unrivaled by other shows, and who knows if anyone else will ever beat this record. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Have you ever watched any of these TV shows? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.